Poor Lormar.
Yeah, I have an INT thing for intelligence, and I pressed that instead of because he said initiation. That's what I rolled. So yeah, put an additional 3 on the mine.
I didn't say it, did I?
Said initiative roll, and that, as soon as you said that, I pressed the INT
okay,
button.
I got you.
All
right, so you actually get to go first. So Styles, you're up.
All right, so this guy's still in front of us.
Important choices. Fee, fi, fo,
yeah, no, right? We're still gonna just blow this guy away. Oh, 26 first armor class.
Damn, you're +8?
A lot of us are.
Gosh, man, you guys are getting to be pretty powerful. I need to start throwing beholders and shit versus you guys. I need to cut down on the loot.
I hate beholders. God damn it, I hate beholders.
Alright, so you hit for a total of what? 10 points?
No, it's
18. 18. It's
All
8
right.
plus the 1 plus the 9.
Alright. And that's the first one.
Does that have prayer on it?
I'm just +8 because his thing gives us +1 to hit. That's the
All right.
reason. Should be only +7.
Alright. So, do you want any movement? Because we're moving on. Oh, for sure, Raven. Oh, I already do that. You have to do that in D&D Next, for sure.
I'll back up just a tiny bit. I'll go right there.
Okay. Rhiannon, you're up now.
Fireball now. Just
no.
let's wait for that then. Yeah, I'll just keep with the Ray of Frost for now.
Nice hit. Man, you guys got some good rolls tonight.
It does 14 cold damage on the first giant.
He's definitely in hurting shape, that's for sure.
I
almost thought his emote said Rhiannon rolls extra beard damage, but it's bard damage. I almost thought it said beard damage. Alright, you're up, Uthadar.
Alright, take my swing.
One giant dies, and another one emerges.
17.
That's a hit.
And damage. 14.
And now rolled. This first giant collapses. He is dead. You deaded him.
Nice, guys.
And he falls. Ground.
Okay,
Kinda
so we got
shakes a
like
little bit.
half the doorway blocked with a giant now?
Yep, there is a giant now in the doorway.
I will hold my action then. I'll hold an action, so.
He crumbles into dust.
Gim, you're up.
I'm going to hold my action until something starts to try to fill the...
You guys are fucking killing me on these reactions. I'm gonna nerf the shit out of that when it comes out. Anyways, alright, this stone giant here is going to move up to the door. He sees his counterpart die, and he backs up, and he launches a boulder directly at the cleric. One boulder you see being hurled towards you. So, oops. It is a 17 versus armor class.
Miss.
Okay, well, 1 second.
Ooh, he still takes half damage.
Yes, the attack is 16 or higher, so I will roll damage, and you will still take half. It is not a crit, so you will take 13 damage from the boulder. And Uthadar and Gim, you see a boulder just be hurled through this doorway. Bounce. It actually bounces and ricochets off of the cleric. Alright, so next...
In my head, I'm kind of seeing it like it bounces off of him and goes sailing past the mage and the bard.
Alright, so the Etten, he is joining the fray as well. And he is going to step on top of the dead giant, which I'm actually going to move this dead stone giant, guys, out of the way. And he is going to be standing on top of him. And he is going to hold an action as well and not get in range. Now you see another stone giant come around the corner, And he is also calling for assistance as well.
So he's standing on top of the giant that we were just attacking that was in range, but he's not in range?
He's sort of standing on the edge of the body. You're not within 5 feet, so, I mean, you guys are still around the corner. You guys are still almost, what? Almost 10 feet away?
So he's like Captain Morgan it, like 1 foot on top of him.
Yeah, he
Okay,
doesn't,
but I'm
he doesn't know
holding-
what to do yet, so he's just standing
Okay,
on top
so
of
if
a
I'm-
corpse, scratching one of his heads. And then the two
Alright,
heads
so if
start
I move in
discussing
2
the
feet,
one.
I can attack him?
Sure, you can move in 2 feet and attack him. Absolutely.
Okay.
It's a close fit,
What's
but
wrong with the character? I can't even move the character.
you do push Lormar back a little bit, so
Is it just me, or is everybody having a hard time moving their characters?
It seems like it's lagging for me, but it's working. But it's taking a little while.
I'm having no problems at all.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Yeah, mine's lagging pretty bad. I just did a Windows update. I wonder if there's problems with... Alright, well, we'll see how this goes. I'll attack this guy.
Alright. Armor class,
11.
I believe they are armor class 11. They are
So that's a hit.
300 damage.
I think I'm rolling damage.
You are?
Okay, well my screen like totally froze.
You actually rolled
Alright.
18 damage.
Okay, there's the bard damage.
Alright,
So
21.
21. Second attack.
I can't wait to get a second attack.
Do bards even get 2 attacks?
Yeah, I think it was 9 or something.
Level 8.
Okay, so 27 plus
Yeah, I've got that coming up next round there.
plus the
Raven.
bard damage. 30.
I was gonna put a little macro with my 1d6.
And Gim says Rangers aren't too powerful.
So 51 damage again.
No, Rangers aren't too powerful. Not at a low level. What's
Oh,
giant
come
damage?
on.
You got to figure it, guys. It's a hammer that does giant damage. So
Yeah. Perfectly suited for this adventure.
Perfectly.
it is. Actually, the hammer's really helping you guys out.
Yeah, I may have to stop and rejoin if this gets any worse, Dave. I can barely move my character.
Okay, well, do you want me to move your character somewhere? If
No,
you-
I
if you
mean
move out,
leave him
you're
where
gonna-
leave him where he's at. I'm just it's like everything I do is delayed by like 10 seconds.
Okay.
Mine's not quite as bad, but it was lagging, and I just did a refresh and it didn't help at all. I might have to close. I have multiple windows open up, but I don't know why this should be lagging like this.
All right.
It
So
might be lagging with the servers.
seeing that you're having problems, go ahead and back out, Gim, and come back in because now I've got the third giant. He is well, he's already in the room.
Okay.
But
All right,
go
the
ahead.
refresh worked.
Oh, did it? Okay. All right. So Lormar, you should be up now. You've actually been pushed out of the way from Gim because he did want to engage the giant. So you can kind of push him back out of the way, but
Oh,
you
it
can
happens when I
you can
zoom.
get an attack. So or a cast or whatever.
Okay, then I'll just push forward a little bit and melee him.
All right.
Or not.
That is a miss.
Yeah, I would really think you need to move, Lormar. You're right. You're the only one in visible range.
Styles, you're up.
Alright. I will fire. Before I do so, I call my oath out upon him, my sworn enemy, and I fire at the Etten. Right? Is that what it is? An Etten?
It is double-headed as a Netton.
I rolled an 11. That's what his armor class is, correct?
Yes,
Yes.
the ends 11.
some good rolls there.
23 damage.
23 damage.
Alright, he's definitely
All right.
bloodied. And hurting, that's for sure. Hurting for certain. Rhiannon, you're up.
Yeah, I'm not moving.
Okay, I think we're getting
I'm kind of
close
waiting
to the...
for.
You want to
I'm
wait
waiting for
another
the
round?
fireball signal. That's all. I'm just.
Okay.
Can I like hold my action until?
Hey, what's up, Drac? Thanks for joining
Well,
tonight,
let me
everybody.
ask,
Well,
Dave,
appreciate
let me
you.
ask you a question real quick. Is
Sure.
that guy with his arm in the range, is he in the box? Is he in the oil? Because none of these other guys have been slipping.
The Etten is on the edge of the box, and the stone giant that actually pounded Lormar with a boulder, yes, he's in the box as well. And then the
The guy to
third
the left.
the third giant, he is almost, he's sort of on the border. He could-
Okay, so I'm going to motion to Rhiannon to hold.
Okay.
Okay, then I'm gonna hold my fireball then.
Now, a lightning bolt would work out pretty well, but that's not my call.
All right. Ready to move on, Rhiannon?
So yeah, I'm holding a fireball until.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uthadar, you're up.
Alright. I'll take my swing at the Etten. 15.
Be sure to get into the raffle tonight, guys. So I got a roll 20 giveaway. So
And the damage. 18.
also follow the channel if you're enjoying the stream. All right, the
Does that include the bard damage?
the Etten
Yep,
dice.
it's the bard damage, my radiant damage, and the +1 from prayer.
Make sure you
And
follow
then I shall,
follow me on
since
Twitter.
he's dead, I'll just hold an action again.
Follow me on Facebook. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Check out the tutorials and all that good stuff. Gim,
My turn?
you are up.
I'm going to cast Fog Cloud into the middle of this room. So
Okay.
it's a 20-foot radius, heavy obscurement.
That would basically cover the entire room.
Yeah, I think the dimensions might be off. Because I did 25-foot radius and look how big it is. I guess that could be.
That's pretty much the whole room. It's almost 40 feet from corner to corner.
So it'll basically consume about half the room then.
It should, no, it's radius, so
Oh,
it should
it's
be
20
20
on
feet
20.
from the
Okay.
middle.
All right.
So it covers,
It should about cover the entire, all of this area here. So.
yeah.
All right. All right. That is your action. All right. The giants, they are going to basically hold their action. They see they're starting to slide around on the floor. They see smoke everywhere, and they are going to start pulling back. And you hear more yells as well, so the giants are withdrawing.
Okay, how far off are the yells?
How far off or what?
The yells, you said they're yelling.
They're just, it's echoing throughout the entire chamber. You can't actually distinctively tell how far away they are because of the small chambers and how it's echoing and reverbing off of the walls. But they are communicating. You can hear that they're saying that there's a party of adventurers here, and several giants have, several of their clansmen have died already. So they are taking precautions. The giants here in the room have fallen back, and now you have a fog-covered room.
Okay.
You didn't see which way they retreated to, so.
Yeah, that's fine. So let's Lormar, let's back up a little bit because I'm gonna release the fog now and see what's left in the room. I don't want you to get pelted as soon as I do it.
Okay, I'll move off to the side.
It's empty.
So
You
is
don't
the
see
engagement?
anything.
The engagement is done.
At this point in time, yes, it is done.
Okay, well, let's make sure we get Claire killed up. You want to do it on yourself?
Okay, so but you said there's no door here, right?
No, this is all my story bun. There's no
Dave?
door. It's just an open area. And actually, as you can see to the left, well, to the east and to the west, yes, they are open areas as well. There's no doors, not that you can see so far.
Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna take those two, the giant and the Etten that are in the doorway where we killed them.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to stack them on top of each other if they're not already that way. We're going to use one of the oil flasks and we're going to pour oil on it.
Okay.
And we're going to back up a little farther down the hallway. I want to cover the front part of this. Let me draw another object. I want to cover that with the rest of the oil and the keg that we have,
Okay.
and back a little bit further up on the hallway here. So everybody basically push back up the stairs. We're going to put all the torches out in the hallway.
Well, I thought they were already put out in the first place.
Yeah, they are.
Well, if there's anything that we didn't put out, we'll put out.
Yeah, they're all still out. It's pretty dark. You're really not able to see anything right now.
That's fine. I've got half the party's got dark vision, so we should be able to see from the light coming out of the main room, anyways, and that's all we're really concerned about. So we need to push back behind me, guys. We need to be far away from that box. Okay, so basically at this point we're gonna, I'm gonna keep yelling out, there's more, the dwarves and the gnomes, there's more, in giant.
Nothing happens.
Okay. Well, we're just basically gonna wait for them then. Eventually somebody's gonna come in, or they're gonna get basically bottlenecked here. They're gonna get stuck in their own cave, so hopefully there's not another entrance, right guys?
Yeah,
Exit.
maybe there's another exit, and they're gonna come around behind us.
I don't think they're that smart.
Hey Gim, how do you say approach in giant?
I don't know.
Oh, better
Would you
yet,
be
why
able
don't
to
you
relay
try-
that to me?
Why don't you try taunting them in giant?
Well, no, I'm gonna try
Oh.
and cast command to them, but I need to speak their language.
Okay, yeah, I can tell you how to say approach.
Okay, then Lormar's gonna yell out what he just told me and try and
does that-
cast command with that.
How does that spell actually work? Do they just have to hear
Oh,
you?
do I have to?
Man, they are
Hey
in
Dave,
trouble.
while they're doing this, I'm gonna go check behind us and basically say if anything comes through that door, fireball it. And I'm gonna go check behind us and make sure there's not anything coming up behind us.
So you're going to go outside then, right?
Yep.
Okay. At this moment in time, you do not see anything outside. But then again, you don't know if there's any other entrances or anything like that.
That's fine. Well, I'm gonna keep watching the back, at the top of the stairwell.
Mhm.
And we're just gonna kind of sit on it like this for a little bit.
Yeah, nothing happens. They are pretty much retreated back into the depths of the cavern.
Okay. Well, these guys have to breathe the same way we do. So I think it's time that we light this thing and smoke them out.
I knew this was gonna happen.
Fireball in the oil then?
Right.
I don't know that we need to fireball. You could probably just use the cantrip and get it lit I don't think you need to explode the whole area for it to matter. That was only if something was standing in it.
Smoke them if you got
Let me
it,
actually look at
guys.
something real quick. I don't think any of my cantrips can actually light it, but I could use a level 1 spell instead.
No, don't waste
Who's
the
got-
spell.
who's got-
Just use some of the stuff
Oh,
you used
oh,
to start.
well,
Look, who's got
fires
flame
with.
hands?
I do have burning hands, and I prepared it today. Actually, it
Don't burn
says
me.
for prestidigitation, you can instantaneously light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a small campfire.
Don't you have a tinderbox as well? I think everybody has a tinderbox.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
Come on, guys. Think about that.
I
We
know.
had to have it to start campfire, so.
But apparently I can do that by magic. I was wondering if I can use that to light the oil on fire.
Just saying, if you've got a free wick on the end of your hand from burning hands, you might as well use it. Dave, is there anything in the camp? Tents or anything like that?
The tent outside, well, actually, the small fortification outside. There,
Yeah.
well, there's not any giants right here, but not yet. But there's just the 4 small stone huts.
Okay, there's nothing in this whole area that's flammable, right? There's nothing in the huts.
No,
There's,
this is all stone. For the most part, it's all stone. And you
Okay.
you come out here. This is where the entrance is. So
and exactly how big is the stone hut? It's big enough for them?
yeah, oh yeah, it's about 12, 15 feet high.
Okay. Is there any way we could take apart any part of that stone hut and use it to block that entrance?
No, that would take a long time to do.
Okay.
It's a solid material.
All right. Well, I got no more questions then.
Well, I mean, I do have that question. That can I use prestidigitation to light the oil on fire?
If prestidigitation allows you to do that, then yes.
Okay.
I
Well,
can light a campfire with it, so...
can we go back to the other map real quick?
Sure, absolutely. I don't think prestidigitation is actually going to light the oil on fire, because you actually have to have quite a heat source to take care of that.
Okay. Let me do this. Let me if somebody else can watch behind us,
I will.
okay. I'm gonna walk into the room very cautiously without the thing lit yet, and I want to look into this room and see if I can hear anything. You know, kind of keeping my hand against the wall the whole way as I get to here to make sure that I keep my balance.
The Lyrical Rose and Rustulus Monicus, thanks for the follow, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
I hear anything, Dave, at all?
You just hear the Giants making plans. They are. You can hear somewhat maybe. They're saying take the other entrance. We'll take the other exit. You can hear that they're actually planning to pull something on you. That's what you're kind of guesstimating.
No, which direction do I hear that from?
You can't actually tell. I mean, even though you're a dwarf, you're just having a hard time determining where that's coming from. What direction?
All right, so I move farther into the room. Do I hear anything any different, any louder, any worse?
So let me ask you this: didn't you guys light this on fire?
No, we never got to
No.
light the thing on fire. We were arguing about how to do it.
Okay. All right. I didn't know if Rhiannon used mage hands or burning hands or whatever. Yeah, you can hear stuff coming from this chamber as you get closer to it.
Actually, that just gave me an idea about how to do it. Anybody
Light
have a lit
torch?
torch or...
I mean, come
Yeah,
on.
anybody have a torch?
Hello.
I was just gonna say, anybody have a torch that I
Yeah,
can
exactly,
use?
Northern. I didn't think
Okay.
it would
Yes.
take 5 people to
Well,
figure
not
out how
yet.
to
Dave, do I see
light some
anything at this
oil on the
point?
ground. You see actually when you turn around this corner, you can see a large what seems to be a kettle. You can see the edge of a kettle, and you can see where the blood actually came from. There's a large torso on the ground that's just been, the arms ripped off, and the lower extremities just basically has been ripped off of the waist down.
Okay.
And when you say large, does that mean it's bigger than a dwarf or a halfling? I mean,
It appears to
gnome?
be a dwarven torso.
Okay. So, does the sound appear that it's coming from the room that I just got next to?
There's some, but I mean, you can also hear some. You can also hear some dwarves speaking now as well.
Here, and look in.
You can see a large kettle seems to be boiling. You can see some fluids pouring out of it every once in a while, bubbling over. You can see some bones on the ground as well. And you see another entrance that heads to the east.
Which direction are the voices coming from?
The east.
And there's nothing in this room, though, besides the kettle.
The kettle. No. There's nothing. No giants right now.
Okay, so do I still hear the giant conversations?
No, they have faded away.
Did they fade away because it sounded like they came to a conclusion, or I've just gotten farther away from it?
Maybe they've gotten more further away from you. You can't tell. But you don't hear anything. But you can hear some other voices now, some faint voices over to the east. You can what seems to be a dwarvish language. What
Okay.
appears to be in dwarven. You can't really
Okay.
make out or understand what they're saying, but yes, you can hear dwarves speaking.
Okay, I'm gonna go back and get the rest of the party. I think we might be able to get in here and actually, while they're going the other way, we might be able to clear some of this out. So I'm gonna go back and get the rest of the party. We're gonna cautiously walk over that area.
Oh, if you don't like it, Northern,
to
you
get
can
through here.
you can take off, bud. Nobody's making you stay.
Back over to where I'm at.
I appreciate you watching now. Alright, so you want to go back out and get the party then?
Yeah, I'm gonna walk over here, say, hey, be careful, but come through this area, and walk back over here.
Okay. It's up to the party if they want to,
Yep, I'm gonna follow up carefully along the wall, not to fall.
Yeah, before Lorimar starts following, though, he's going to cast Cure Wounds on himself. For 8.
I am not playing my instrument at this moment.
You probably could have just used a hit die heal there, Lormar.
We would have had to take an hour break, though, right?
Well, it sounds like we almost did, so, anyways.
Yeah, I don't use a lot of magic, and I have some spells, so don't waste anything, because I got spells.
Okay, so I'm going to move into this room a little bit.
okay.
I'm going to turn the torch off next to me.
Alright. You see another entrance to the east.
Well, if you want to turn off the torches, I can use magic too. I think I don't know what is the range on prestidigitation.
Can we turn the torches off without magic, Dave?
Sure, you can sprinkle water on them or whatever you want to do.
Can we just snuff them out by putting like something over top of them?
Yeah, that's what I was telling you. That's how you put out the first batches of torches.
All right, so that's what we'll do. So as we go through this, we're going to turn off a lot of these torches. Not all of them, but a lot of them. So we're going to leave the one to the south of us on, along the wall here. I'm going to go over to this corner and turn the torch off and see what I can hear in this next area.
pretty dark.
So it's a very